Hey, what's up? Um, so I almost forgot to make this video again. Um, I feel like every night it hits midnight and I'm like, all right, time to make a YouTube video. And then I just completely forget. The reason I record at midnight is so when I upload it, um, it's technically like tomorrow's video. Um, and I don't know if you get that, but that's why I upload at 2 a.m. in the morning. My videos come out. I mean, maybe I'm getting like Europeans. I have no idea. I have to check the channel analytics and see what country I have. Because I remember I had, America, Canada, and like a little bit of Europe in the very start of the channel. But now I'm not sure. I haven't checked in a while. I need to get. I hope you can't hear the loud squeal. Someone is using water in my house. Whenever someone turns on a faucet or uses the shower or flushes the toilet, there is this obscenely loud, high-pitched ringing noise that comes from some pipe next to my room. I don't know, and it's really annoying. It was really bad when I was working at Target, and I had to do the morning shifts because I would wake up in the middle, not even the middle of the night. I'd wake up at 10 o'clock, 10 p.m., or 11 p.m. because I would go to bed at 10 p.m. So I'd wake up like 11 or midnight to just the loud, high-pitched, whining noise. I was going to talk about something, but I forgot because of that noise. I forgot. Oh yeah, but today was D&D. It was Sunday. It was my brother's campaign, so it was the campaign that I'm playing the gnome character in. It's a gnome kineticist who has a archetype in wrestling. So there wasn't a whole lot that went on during this one. This was more of like a lore dump session. There was almost 3 instances of combat, which is the most I've done so far. The last one we ended on combat at the very end, and we're gonna pick it up next Sunday. But there is I don't know, there's like some kind of funny things that happened. We ended up getting these like not vials, but tubes of like whale oil that were highly flammable and explosive. And we went into this one building. It was a mess hall, and there was a door to the bathrooms. And the door was closed, but we heard like chittering, like noises, and my brother rolled secret perception checks for the whole party. So we knew there was something back there. And what happens is everyone's like kind of, I mean, not everyone, everyone was just kind of like standing there, like figuring out what to do. Like, do we want to just open the door and walk in? Like, what are we doing? And that's when I was like, what if we just make a bomb? And they're like, make a bomb? It's like, yeah, the whale oil. And at first, so my party has 2 girls and 1 boy, or 2 girls, 2 boys. I'm one of the boys. The other guy plays an elf archer, just like a stereotypical archer guy, but he's magic. And one of the girls is like a dark elf warrior. She has like a great sword and is just like tanky as fuck. And then the last girl is a halfling, like dark arts magic person. I don't know her class. Something to do with the occult and like arcane. I can't remember. But when I said let's make a bomb, the other guy was totally on board for making a bomb and like blasting our way into the bathroom. The girls were not. the dark elf girl came around after we did a little assessment, and it was like, because my character has plus 10 in engineering lore, so I was able to do a little like I was able to sorry, the noise in the background. I was able to like examine the building, and I was like, okay, my brother, was like, if you use a bomb, the building has a 1 in 4 chance of going up in flames. So I was like, okay, I mean, we'll take that. So we end up, the last girl was really hesitant. We end up using the bomb, and it does like a crazy amount of damage. I forgot the dice rolls and everything. I'm not really good at that. But we ended up, it was what was behind the door. The door blows off, sets things on fire. It was a horde of tiny hermit crabs. And what ends up happening is hordes are weak to AoE attacks, AoE damages. So we roll for initiative. The dark elf girl rolls the highest initiative. She runs in. She does like a wide arc swing, and she rolls just enough to finish off the horde. We didn't even need to do anything else, which was, God bless. Everyone was like kind of freaked out about this thing. But she just finished it off. Like the explosion just did a crazy amount of damage because it also failed its saving throw. So yeah, that was cool. And then we also ended up taking aggro from an eagle directly after, like right after. So the tiny halfling chick uses like moon blast, and she pelts the hell out of this eagle, this giant eagle. And then it's the elf archer's turn, because I'm at the last. I rolled the lowest initiative, and he ends up killing the thing, not even using magic, just with arrows. Like he does like 31 damage or something. He rolls a 31 and then he gets like 20. He did like a total damage score of 20. It was crazy. I didn't even need to like go into combat or anything. So those were the two instances of combat. They were just right after each other. And then the last one was we ran into a pack of wargs that could speak. I didn't know wargs could speak like fluent English, but they could. So we had a bunch of sled dogs with us and bloodhounds because we're tracking someone in this like snowy area, and the entire party is concerned with the dogs getting hurt. So we're pretty much in front of all the dogs. The wargs have surrounded us. The turns are going. I roll 16 for my initiative. I'm at the very bottom. The only thing below me are the sled dogs and the bloodhounds we have. I am the last of the list. But what ends up happening is one of the wargs, like the leader of the wargs, is he has a weakness to fire because he's this like almost like white walker warg. He's just like this snowy dude who's like breathing ice out. Very scary. But the elf archer, as we're fighting, he has this item. It was called frozen lava, and he throws it and it hits like 3 of them. It does insane damage to 2 of them. But the white warg that is weak to fire damage rolls high enough where he completely just doesn't get hurt at all by the frozen lava, which is super cool. So everyone goes through, we're doing our attacks. The dark elf lady is like flanked by 1, 2, like almost 4 wargs are just all on her, like biting her. She's tanky, she can take it. So it comes to my turn. I ignite my gait, because I'm a kineticist. I I'm engulfed in flame. I'm a little gnome on fire, and I end up jumping. I So I made this character like Mario almost, not intentionally. I just thought it would be cool for like a little dude on fire who could jump really far and wrestle things. So I have like quick jump and powerful jump as my feats. So I jump behind the warg while I'm on fire. So my first action was Kineticist Gate, and then when I activate my gate, I can also use like a one action like impulse or elemental blast. So I turned on my thermal nimbus, so I have this aura of fire heat damage around me. It's like a 10-foot radius. And then my last action is, well, no, because one action, one action to open the gate, and then I get a free action pretty much to use another like elemental thing. My second action is to jump, and then my last action is I grab hold of the white wolf because I'm a wrestler and I have Titan Wrestler, so I can wrestle things that are 2 sizes up from me. So like medium and big, because I'm small. And that's where we ended. So I'm currently latched onto this white wolf on fire, and pretty much what happens when things are within my 10-foot radius, if it's an ally, they gain a buff to fire relevant to my level, I think. And if it's an enemy, they take like 2d6 fire damage. My plan is, now that I'm latched onto the wolf, I think I'm gonna suplex it. I don't know. That's my only wrestling move I have is suplex. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Okay, that probably sounded really weird. But I hold my sneezes and I don't actually sneeze. Yeah, it's weird. When I do sneeze, I make like achoo. It sounds like I say achoo, which is why I don't sneeze, because people always think I'm faking it. But yeah, I don't know what my next plan is, like what I'm gonna do next when the session picks back up. I don't know if I'm gonna suplex him. I don't know if I'm just gonna stay attached to him so he can take constant fire damage. I do have one attack that is an AoE fire damage, but it's a 30-foot cone, so that would hit my allies as well if I use it. But technically one of them, if I move like one tile over, one of them will be within radius, so they can get fire protection. I don't know. I gotta brainstorm. But we also have to think about my other campaign, the secondary campaign that we're doing. I have to think about that character. We only did 2 sessions. We've only done 2 sessions for that one. Or maybe 1. I'm not sure. Because this is the 3rd session and we missed the 3rd or the 2nd. Yeah, so we only did 1 session for the other campaign. I thought, that's weird. My other character is just a human knight. Not human knight, a human fighter who carries around a shield, and that's my only weapon. I kind of regret doing that because I do garbage damage, but we'll see how that plays out. That's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I love you, and I love you, and I love you, and I love you. And I especially love you right there. You right there. Hello, you right there. I love you. Again, thank you for watching. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye.